A young man starts to play his video games, but inadvertently goes through all the sectionalist conflicts.
Alright, let's play some American history. I want Missouri to be admitted to the SEC. No. I want Missouri to be admitted to the Union as a slave state. No! That'll upset the ballots!
There's nothing to fear. Henry Clay is here. Missouri a slave state, Maine a free state.
The Missouri Compromise was one of the first slave-state power debates that led to the Civil War. Now that the young man has got bored with the game Super Compromiser, he moved on to the game Red Dead Destiny 2.
Expand the nation! For Jesus! Native! Da-da-da!
Manifest Destiny expanded the nation and justified it with God. They weren't about to let non-Anglo-Saxon people get in their way. Now the young man plays Call of Duty Mexican War.
Senor, what are you doing?
Bring my slaves and Protestantism to Texas.
No, senor, no slaves, senor, no slaves.
What?
No slaves, senor, slaves go. And you Christian.
Alright. I'll be a Catholic, and I'll take away my slaves.
Muy bien, gracias.
On the banks of the Rio Grande. Action war!
The Americans eventually won easily in the Mexican-American War. However, this brought up new debates on slave state power because Southerners were bringing all their slaves to the new territory of Texas. Here is an advertisement.
Hello, it's me, Henry Clay. Are you tired of the disputes after the Mexican-American War between the North and the South? Well, this is why we have the brand new Compromise of 1850. We'll admit California as a free state, and Texas will give up western land. Unsatisfied? Fugitive slaves will be returned, guaranteed!
Thank goodness to Henry Clay, who resulted these conflicts before they got out of hand and led to civil war much earlier. Now the young man plays NCAA 1854.
Whoa, wait, this isn't right. How is Kansas winning?
Welcome back to ESPN's coverage of the Kansas-Nebraska game. Speaking of Kansas-Nebraska, why don't you do the Kansas-Nebraska Act, where Kansas and Nebraska choose whether they want to become an SEC or a Big Ten team. Whether they want slavery or not, you decide.
The Kansas-Nebraska Act strengthened tensions between the North and the South because the Act repealed the Missouri Compromise, which was favored by the North.
Breaking news! A man named Dred Scott has broken into ESPN studios, claiming that he is a man and not just property.
I'm not a slave! I'm not a slave! I'm not a slave, man! I'm in free territory! Free! Free!
I'm sorry, sir. The Supreme Court has ruled that you are just property.
The Dred Scott decision proved to be disastrous for abolitionists in the North and victorious for Southerners. Now the young man moves on to a new game, Mortal Kombat.
African Americans have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
No, they don't. Let popular sovereignty decide. Win the debate. Off to Senate.
I'll be back for presidency.
Although Lincoln lost the Senate race to Douglas, it did increase his popularity and his Republican views. He went on to go to the 1860 election. Oh no, here's another advertisement.
Hello, my name is Harriet Beecher Stowe, and in my new book, Uncle Tom's Cabin, a slave named Uncle Tom learns the difficulties of slavery, but he overcomes it with God, Jesus, and he becomes a better person. Buy it now. Right now.
Beecher Stowe's book popularized abolitionism in the North. Now the young man plays Grand Theft Auto Harper's Ferry.
Is that John Brown in the distance?
Come on, slaves. Fight against the white slave masters. Grab the arms and let's go!
John Brown's raid at Harper's Ferry was quite unsuccessful. However, it did symbolize how far radical abolitionists would go to end slavery. Oh no, here's another bloody political ad.
Breckinridge and Douglas don't care about America. They want slavery to rule the nation.
As President of the United States, I, Abraham Lincoln, will stop expansion west of slavery and save the Union.
However, poor Lincoln did not save the Union, and that was the final straw for the South.